Hello friends, so this is another video from my side. My name is Rohit and thank you for subscribing to my channel, and those who have not, please subscribe it. Well, this is a new video which is regarding, this says know your partner. So first of all, whenever we are with someone, do we know that person is the first question. And how do we get to know it? How do we get to know our partner? Well, when I have friends who are like very shy talking to the opposite sex, who never ever spoke to a person from opposite sex, so they always have a problem with dealing with a person who's from the opposite sex. So this is because they were from the same gender school. I mean, they were from the boys' school or they were from the girls' school, and then they had issues regarding those relationships and all those things. So first of all, I'll be giving a small tips and tricks for you to be good with your partner, to have your relationship with a very good, you can say, a smooth relationship. So first of all, first tip is regarding that whenever you have a partner, whenever you're looking for a relationship, the first and the foremost thing is communication. Unless and until you talk with your friend or partner, you will never be able to have a good relationship. So first thing is a constant communication. Not necessarily you should talk around, for hours in a day, but you should always be in touch whenever you feel like you should be in touch. Second and foremost important thing is your trust. Once trust is gone, the relationship is gone. So if you break your trust, there is no point carrying on the relationship. Apart from these things, what I look for is that you should always have a respect for your partner. If any other third person is driving your relationship, if third person has the control over your relationship, then there is no point continuing it. You better dump it. When it is regarding you and your friend, so the control should be both, with both of them. Either sometimes you control or sometimes he or she controls. If third person is controlling it, then there is no point doing anything. It's worthless. It would be just pleasing the third person or just taking orders from someone else. That won't be a perfect relationship anyways. That will be just doing someone, then pleasing third person, frankly. Well, whenever you have a relationship, first and foremost thing I told you is regarding you should be able to speak up, you should communicate. If you're not able to communicate, it depends whether you're able to speak, you like to talk over the phone, or you like to talk over the mails and all. It depends on your mode of communication. Just messaging, if you're shy, then just message. If you are very talkative, you can call and you can talk for hours. So it depends. So second point would be regarding the trust, and third point would be the control should be in both. It should be with both of you. If a third person is doing it, if either your boss is doing it, or someone from your family is doing it, or someone from third person somewhere else sitting and doing it, then there's no point carrying out the relationship. It's worthless. It won't be a perfect relationship. It would be the relationship would break anytime whenever the third person wants it. So there's no point continuing it. If you both get involved, then both of them would suffer. So these were the three most important points. Now we move on. Next point would be whenever you look for a partner, whenever you have a partner, probably whenever you have a partner at any age, first and the foremost thing for now would be supporting each other. That be emotionally, financially, and then physically, possibly. Okay, depends on your age and your compatibility and your comfort and togetherness. Okay? So whenever you are supporting, just see to it that all your needs are being satisfied. It's a saying that, I don't know whether you people know it or not. It's like for middle-aged men and women. So it's a saying that men are on and off every time. If they are on with someone, if they are off with someone, they will be on with someone else. The other part which says about women are very they know, even if you're looking at them, they know. Even if you're not looking at them, they know. But it's a general logic that they already know what you're thinking. So these are the two things which I have been observing, and I have been going through all my experiences, is that they have the instinct and their initiative, and they know. That's it. The best part would be how to get a long-term relationship. How do you have a person, a girl and a boy going out for a long-term thing? So it depends where you are. I mean, what is your perspective in that? Why do you want it? Okay, are you both willing for it? If you both want to be a long-term relationship, then the first and the foremost thing would be for you regarding this would be a mutual understanding, a mutual commitment, and a never give up attitude. If you have an attitude which says we'll never give up, whatever happens, whatever we are going through, we'll never ever give up. For us, saving our relationship would be the most priority. Then it will always and always, the only thing would be that you will never break up, whatever happens. If you keep listening to others, they will just making a fool out of you, whoever, whatever. So do not trust others. The first and the basic rule for a relationship is that do not give someone else a chance to make you smile when you are there. Okay. Because when you give someone else a chance, you lose. So always see that you are with your partner. The other thing is that whenever and you have a chance, just make sure that you are doing all your responsibilities. You are taking care of your partner. You're not cheating on your partner. Even if you're cheating at your partner, okay, I mean, nowadays it's not allowed to, we are not allowed to check into each other's mobiles and all those things. But then a mutual understanding would always and always make sense. I mean, if I know, or if my partner knows it, it's okay. I mean, we are sitting and it's okay if we look here and there for 4-5 minutes, and it's okay. I mean, it won't harm our relationship unless and until it's the very serious stuff. Okay. Whenever you're getting bored of a relationship, just take a break. Go to your parents, or go out for a vacation, or go out for second kind of, go together, maybe for a weekend, for a few days. The third person, if given an entry into a relationship, will always and always have a chance to ruin it. And I'm 100% sure that the third person will do it. So always, if you want to save your relationship, just make sure that the third person doesn't get a chance. Anyways, be it a girl or a guy, if there's a third entry, both definitely the relationship is at a toss. So these were the experiences which my friends have, and I have been looking through all my life. Few of my experiences would be always and always cherish your partner. Do not compare your partner with others. Maybe my partner would not be that great singer or a dancer, or couldn't play any musical instrument, or doesn't go to gym, or my partner doesn't cook well, or doesn't know gardening, or is not very knowledgeable or intelligent. But then it doesn't make a difference, because there are other plus points which we are looking for, which my partner has, which others do not have. So every person is unique, every person is different, and it's baseless to compare one person with another. This was some serious stuff. Now we go on to some stuff which would make this conversation even much better. Whenever you're sitting with your partner, just think what makes your partner happy. It's not about asking how your day was. It will be regarding how we can make our day, how we can get ourselves back. What makes you happy? What is your partner's favorite color? What is it that pleases him? What is it that your partner does to make you happy? Does he know you even better? I mean, it's not necessary for you to know about his friends or him to know about your friends. That most thing is about you both knowing each other. That would do all. Every minute details, everything, that would really add the stuff. All those needs and all those things you should always and always, when it's a hint and it's a glitch, that you should know. You should understand why, what is your partner asking for, when and what and where. I mean, it's a logical sense. I mean, it makes a sense when you are spending so much of time with someone. If you're not able to get it, then what's the point in the relationship? So frankly, whenever you are with your friend or you're with your partner, the thing is, it's a basic thing, it's a basic nature, it's a basic character, it's a basic attitude, it's a basic thing that what makes the partner angry, what makes the partner happy, what makes it. It should always be a balance. It should not be like you are taking care and you are struggling and you are saving the relationship. It should never be like that. You should always have a balance. If you're wrong, admit it, make an apology, make that apology count. That makes sense. So always and always wonder, what is it that keeps the relationship going? How do we make it? I mean, you have struggled so far. I mean, when any relationship is for years, it's very difficult to just wrap it up into like a few seconds. It takes years to build on trust. I mean, it's the same. It takes years to build on a trust and seconds to break it. So just be careful. And then building on the trust on some other person would even take so many years. So whenever and whatever you can do for your partner, just to make your partner happy, just do it, because happiness counts. These are the memorable memories, these are the experiences, these are the things which will always be cherished. These would be golden pages in your, I mean, these would be some of the most beautiful pages in your book whenever you read it, or whenever you narrate your life, or whenever you have something to say. So just make those memories count. Don't let others play with you. Apart from that, what else can I say in this video? Okay, whenever and whatever you do, just start with those things like knowing each other. It's not very necessary that on the first date you have everything, or on the first time you do everything. If you're in the midst of a relationship, just do what you did in the first year of dating or first year of relationship. That would eventually count. That would eventually make your relationship again going back to normal, or going back to a fresh start. And fights are okay. Without fights, there is no relationship. But then fights should be resolved. Do not ever lie with your partner. I had gone to those scenarios where first time when we meet someone, we all normally say that, yeah, I'm single, I'm dating someone, or I'm looking out for someone, I'm married, and those things. But then few of the things which people do is that they hide their status, and then this at the end creates a lot of chaos and a lot of problem where everyone is at a toss and creates trouble for everyone and every other person in the world and connected. So it becomes very difficult. So it's better when you say yourself that, yeah, I'm single, I'm looking out for someone, or I'm committed, or I'm married. That would even make things clearer in your whenever you meet someone. That will make things clear for you and for the person who is talking to you, if the person seems interested in you. So, and all those things matter and all those things count. and it doesn't affect your relationship at any stage. Even if the other person is interested, he or she will make an effort to be in your life. And if you are interested, you will always give the person a spot, but then at the cost of your own relationship, which will break. So always take care that your marriage or your partner or your whatever relationship, the boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever relationship, it should not be at a toss. It should be a priority. If you want to save it, just go for it. Nobody should be able to play with it. If you're given a chance, people will play it, people will break it, and people will have fun. So you should know your priorities, you should know your communication, you should know how to respect your partner, you should know whom to trust, whom not to trust. When that defines your priority, if you're trusting someone else, then someone else become your partner. If you're the person you trust drives the relationship, the person you gives your if you listen to your elders, if you listen to your everyone else, then everyone else will drive the relationship. So there is no fun, there is no point, and there would be nothing. So take your time, go out whenever you get time, just know your partner well. Try new things, try out new adventures. What would things do? Go out for a vacation, go out for movies, go out to a restaurant, go out for shopping. Try to give each other some good real stuff, like gift with a book or gift a perfume, or whatever the other person needs. Depends on what level your relationship is. So frankly, finally, before wrapping, I'd love to say that whenever you are in a relationship, just take care that you and your partner are the sole drivers of the relationship. If it breaks, it's your responsibility, no one else is to blame. So all those things: commitment, trust, respect, responsibility, mutual understanding, and then supportive, emotional support, financial support. Apart from that, physical needs and all those things, they all come together. If you both stand as one, then nothing can separate you. So this was a small video which was regarding the relationship status. If you think that your relationship is at a stake, at a danger, just take care. There are some signs, there are some symptoms which says that you should always take care of your relationship, like someone else is entering, or you are having a lot of fights, or there's a lot of domestic violence, or there's a lot of there is a lot of miscommunication, or you both are not talking to each other. So that would eventually make your relationship very worse. So just take care of it. Why is it happening? What's wrong with it? What are the assumptions being made? What is it that's creating trouble? Just identify the root cause and just treat that root cause. So that would be the main thing for that, main solution for that. Just start with it. Always try to make a fresh start every day, every morning, every night. Just make a new start and just make your partner happy as much as you can. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone.